Stock of the Day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. Trade over 17,000 markets with extended trading hours on key US shares and competitive spreads, all on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.
Stock of the day is Genesis Minerals in the gold space. The company has delivered a quarterly update, posting record gold production of more than 57,000 ounces in December at an all-in sustaining cost of 2,202 Aussie dollars an ounce. Genesis saying its cash and equivalents are up 34% to $238 million. It has no debt, and its Tower Hill development is progressing to plan. It's also restarted its Laverton mill 6 months earlier than flagged. It does have the focus on the Leonora district in WA goldfields there with exploration and development. And the stock up 5.5% in this morning's trade. And Jonathan, over the past year, in fact, the stock is up some 75%. It's been doing well.
Oh, it's been doing extremely well, and it's a great operator. So with gold miners in particular, you want to just, guys that are sitting on really, really great assets and know how to operate it. That's why I like Northern Star, and I like the fact that they bought De Grey. And I just said, look, these guys have proven to be good operators, and they'll continue to deliver. And I think Genesis is in that book. They had a very ambitious plan. They call it, I think, the Aspire 400. So they're trying to get to 400,000 ounces of production. They're currently on track to deliver about 200 at an AISC of about 2,200. You can see their 10-year plan. They want to get that AISC all the way down to about 1,600. And they have, I believe, about 3.3 million ounces in reserve. So they're great operators. They've had some ambitious plans, and they've exceeded them with this reporting today. So yeah, it's a buy for me. I'm still bullish the gold price as the self-proclaimed gold bug of ausbiz. Obviously Trump and his spending. We'll see what happens when it comes in. But I just think overall gold is still a great store of value. These guys are great operators, so it's a buy for me.
Okay, so this is one of the smaller companies, more on the exploration and development side. So are you looking down the scale of the gold producers at the moment?
Yeah, so this would be one of the best of the second tier. So obviously you got Newmont and Northern Star as the two largest here in Australia and listed overseas. This would be one of the better ones in that sort of second tier.
Okay, so a definite buy for you. Ben, look, traditionally you're not really into resources, are you? So how are you feeling though about gold?
I don't really have any big view on it, I'm afraid, Andrew. I think there's reasons you could be wary of gold or reasons you could be pretty bullish, and I think time will tell. Like, I do agree that gold has proven to be a pretty good storage of value and a good inflation hedge over time. These guys seem to, as Jonathan said, they seem to be good operators. It's important when you're a miner to control what you can control, because there's a lot of components you can't control, such as the gold price and geological and all these sort of things. But they seem to be in a production upgrade cycle. They seem to be good cost managers, which is very important. And they seem to have a concrete long-term plan in terms of growing that production profile. So, I'd probably be a hold to a buy without knowing too much more about the business.
Okay. Tempting to say a buy then. That would be a double buy, but we'll call it a buyish hold, shall we?
Sorry. I mean, from what I saw, there's a lot to like there versus a lot of other gold miners.
Yep.
But, what does gold do over the next 12 to 24 months? I think it's going to be very volatile, and it ultimately will determine a large part of how well this stock trades.
Yeah, well, volatility may well reflect the Trump presidency as a whole.
Yeah.
That is our stock of the day, Genesis Minerals.
The Stock of the Day was brought to you by IG. Trade over 12,000 shares and ETFs, including major tech giants with extended hours on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.